The Youngstown Neighborhood Development Corporation has broken ground on 3 new duplexes that will feature on-site solar power generation. The organization believes these will be the first units of their kind within the city of Youngstown. Joining us to talk about how this will work and why the decision was made to try solar power is Ian Beniston from YNDC. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, so these 2-bedroom apartment units will be on Glenwood Avenue. How much of the building's needs will be fueled by solar panels?
We're projecting that 100% of the building's energy use will be fed by the solar panel arrays on each of the sites.
All right, so these are all electric units.
Yes, exactly.
What inspired the idea for this project to try solar-powered duplexes on these once vacant lots?
The inspiration for the project was really looking at additional ways to make the units more affordable. So no surprise to you, if you don't have a utility bill or if you eliminate gas and electric, the units are more affordable. So that was kind of the inspiration in looking at the solar option, looking at additional energy efficiency measures that we could take to make the units more efficient and integrating the solar energy into the project.
Is that something that kind of just came about, or you've been kind of looking at solar for a while?
Yeah, we've been looking at it for some time. We've been aware of, generally the concept of net zero housing. So generating as much energy as the building uses on site. Now, as costs for solar have decreased a bit and there's some federal solar tax credits, at least for the time being, it was an opportune moment for us to look at this. In addition to the funding sources that we had available to construct these duplexes, which are really about building high quality, affordable housing. So it was just, the moment was opportune. It's not necessarily a new concept to us, but this will be the first time we actually construct the concept here in Youngstown.
When are they expected to be finished?
They should be finished within the next 5 months, 6 months max. So later this summer, early fall, we'll have people moving into the units.
Excellent. Is this part of a broader project? And if so, what is your next step?
Yeah, absolutely. As you probably already know, Derek, this is part of a long-term incremental revitalization effort along the Glenwood Avenue corridor that we've been engaged in for at least a decade. There's multiple projects, development projects going on along the corridor right now. As soon as next week, we will be wrapping up construction on the first couple new houses on Mineral Springs Avenue. There's 6 under construction right now. We should have a couple of those complete next week. The next 3 or 4 aren't that far behind, so within the month, those should all be complete. Further down the street on Bernard Street, we've completed 3 new houses in the fall. We have 3 more under construction now. Using Welcome Home Ohio funds with our county land bank, we're just wrapping up our first renovation project through that program, also off the Glenwood Avenue corridor. So those are just kind of the active and current projects. You also probably know the city of Youngstown's renovating the former Bottom Dollar on Glenwood. So there's quite a bit of activity. There will be more in the corridor before the summer ends as far as new projects start. So this has been a sustained effort. I would say it's got some good energy and momentum right now in terms of both providing additional housing options, but also renovating, repurposing some of the commercial buildings along the corridor.
Yeah, you guys have so much going on. Finally, if someone is interested in a YNDC property, who's eligible and how can they find out more?
Yeah, so they should really go to our website, www.yndc.org, and see the properties that are listed. You can look at the specific eligibility requirements on our website. You can also certainly call our office, 330-480-0423.
Well, it's very exciting to see what you guys are doing, again, in the revitalization aspects here in Youngstown. Ian Beniston, thank you so much.
Thanks for having me.